Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. Happy 4th of July if you're in America. If you're not, it's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July anyway. Today I'm going to treat you to some arena madness. I've not done an arena video for a while and it felt like a good day to give it a bash. I was just collecting my rewards from the Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. I checked out these little beauties and I thought, why not start the video flexing on a pair of gauntlets that we like. So we'll do that. Nothing worth having here. Anyway, right, so arena time. I'm going to go into 3v3 arena today, I think, because it's going to be fun to test out a bit more depth in my roster. So what we're going to do, I'll show you some of the champs that we've got built for the arena. So far, I've just kind of been on auto mode with 3v3, but it's starting to get harder and harder as I get further into it. So about time we started to look at depth of roster. So what have I got then in terms of leads? I've got Arbiter as my quickest champ, speed lead, very fast, that's all I care about on her, as fast as I can get her to go. I've then got myself a Kymar lead. He's been working out quite nice. He's not the fastest person in that team, but he's also got the fast speed aura, so the second fastest speed aura in the game. So 2 speed leads there. And then I've also got a Lysandra, who's currently speed lead in immunity gear. I'm probably going to swap this out into normal speed gear. So she was coming in after my Arbiter for my normal 4v4 team, but I'm thinking to speed her up and to push her into the 3v3 and make her just quicker. In fact, I'm going to do that now. Okay, quick change later. Look, she's not going to be winning the major speed battles, but she is going to be winning more than she was. Her accuracy is now a bit higher as well, which means that the drop turn meter for the opposition is going to activate more often. So full speed lead there. So we've got 3 different speed leads coming in. I've then got kind of like a selection of champions I can throw in. So we've got Tormund. He's actually in a shield set. High resistance, high accuracy. We've got Gerga, freeze champ. We've got... let me do control champs first, actually. Gerga, freeze champ. We've got Jack, relatively quick, high accuracy. We've got Nephril, relatively quick, high accuracy. We've got Ray, not as quick, she's kind of more in there, and accuracy's not as high. She's kind of, probably needs a bit of a rework for me. Then we've got D buffers. So I've got my Madame Cerise, fairly quick, high accuracy. Who else? Maybe that's probably the only debuffer I use, actually, because one of the teams is going to have damage dealer coming from Rotus, ignore defense. One is from Foley in Savage Gear. We've got Ethos as an option for damage. We've got Brachus as an option for damage. So most of my damage dealers, as long as they get their turn, will sit people down. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else. Oh, Warlord is someone else I should have shown you. Warlord, high speed, so he's actually quicker than someone like a Kymar, so those two tend to pair up together for me. Reasonably good accuracy as well. Could do with pushing his accuracy up a bit higher. So let's get into some of this. That's enough waffle. That's enough waffle. Let's get into some battles. Now, we're in week 2 only of Tag Team Arena, and I think in 3 weeks this game mode will actually be a ton more fun. It'll be a ton more fun because we will be fighting people that are our real opponents. At the moment, there's still too much kind of too many options. But what I've been doing is hand-picking opponents that I want to fight. So, and people have been trying to take me on. Fair play to this fella, triple win. But generally, I've been picking off opponents that I think I can take good points from. For this video, I guess let's just go through the mix. Let's go through the mix, and I'll actually try and position. So currently, the reason why I'm not pushing higher, I guess, is because I've just seen whatever 3 teams are in there, I'm just fighting it off. What I should be doing is saying, right, against this team, who's my best match? Against this team, who's my best match? Etc. And picking out the best team to deal with the various opponents. So for this team, for example, this works really well. There's no way that wins. For this team, we've got a Rotus that we need. The block is unkillable. If I'm fast enough, this team works, but I'm probably not. So this team, I'm actually going to switch in my Lysandra Nephril. And then we're going to have Kymar as the lead in this team, with the Warlord shut out, because they shouldn't be as quick as me. Warlord shut out. I think I might finish with an Ethos nuke on this one. So I could just do with someone else dropping defense. Maybe my Draco would do the job. I could definitely do with leveling somebody that's going to be a better drop defense champ. Like a second. So I've got my Madame Cerise, but when it comes to 3v3, you actually need more options than that. Maybe I need to just pick up my Zargala or something like that. So we're not faster even with that change of Lysandra build, but we are cutting in. And as soon as Lysandra cuts in, they're in trouble. So we're going to drop their turn meter here, take control of the board, drop all of this buffs, and then in comes the slam. Hopefully, oh, he didn't get drop defense, but they're all dead. They're all dead. See you later. This one is nice because I've got my Longbeard. Everyone's in immunity gear now on my side. So we've got this blender style comp. I'm faster than everyone. It should be just a simple auto. Actually, this is what I've noticed that Longbeard does now and then. Longbeard likes to throw an A1 in on auto. Bear that in mind. Lanicus does not do that. I might have just cost myself a loss here when it should have been a 100% win because I hit the auto key. I have cost myself a loss, I think. I was actually in a video yesterday and I said, don't press auto, guys. You don't need to do it. I might get away with a win somehow here, but I don't deserve one. Because she's unkillable, I might just be able to slam them down. I didn't deserve a win there because I hit auto. Longbeard does some funky stuff on auto. Third team then, it's their slowest team. We go Warlord, block out everybody's abilities. That's what he's in there for. Increase all the cooldowns on their abilities. I can now turn meter gain and reset his ability. Drop defense and weaken. Got a couple of resists. And then in comes my nuke. I don't need to do the triple hit. I'm going to go for the big boy nuke. She might survive it because I didn't get her defense down. Let's see. Oh, she did. But I've still got this ability to go again. So I can actually shut her abilities out again. Dropped her turn meter as well. Throw in some damage. Quad hit. Down she goes. So, one win in the bank. Who's next then? Who's next on the list? Let's go. Let's go. So, anyone I need to worry about here? This team... What I would say is, if you're building your own teams in this, don't always put your strongest team first. Most people do. It might just be a simple... What we got here? Lots of defensive units here. This one should be an easy enough team to beat. I wish I could just pick up a team and swap it over. That's what we've asked for in the chat. I think this team works better here. I think my blender works better at the top. And this team should be fine. Let's try. Yeah, we've asked that you can have like 4 or 5 team slots that you just put your team into. And you can just lift team 1 and put them here. So they've fed that in. Hopefully that'll come soon. So what we're doing now, we're using the ally attack. I'm not going to press auto this time. Ally attack, bang, bang, bang. Sit down, fellas. Move on. Move on with your life. Let's go. This is very high tank team. So, oh, we've got freezes going on. What am I doing? What am I doing? Drop all of their defenses. But I might have just cost myself the game already because of that first stupid move. Yeah, I've lost this game. I've lost this game because... I didn't take into account that I'm going to get frozen. Playing like a fool. Playing like a fool. It's a shame, actually, because all I needed was 1 attack as well from my Brotus, and I probably win this fight. At this stage, I'm fighting on. It's probably impossible to win. Is if he goes down. Yeah, this is a loss. Loss, again, my own fault. Didn't read the matchup right. So this one we are faster. Again, we just lock out abilities. Reset. Drop defense. Want it definitely here. There it is on everyone. Triple hit this time. A2 because we've got Rotus in the mix. Sit down, boys. Sit down, boys. There we go. 1 point gain because of my own foolishness. So... What we got here? Tank team. This one I'm going to use my immunity guys on, so we don't have to worry about this Torment. Does this work? Block revive against these two. That's nice. The only trouble here is Mountain King. But we should be able to close him out with our Nephril. I think these teams work. This team looks like, this is what I was saying here, don't always pick your strongest team first. This looks like his fast team. Yeah. So this looks like his best team. This team is actually the strongest current plat lineup you can get. So that makes me wonder, who is it we were fighting here? Jin Briggs. I don't know the name. Makes me wonder if this team can cope, because she's definitely going to be faster than him. I might have to put my fast team in here and hope that I win the speed race on that. If I win the speed race, I should win that fight. So we've got Tormund to deal with here, but perhaps not as fast. Let's see if I can deal with Tormund with a Rotus. Maybe that's a team for Harvest Jack. Or even Morley. I don't know what the speed of Morley is. Fine, good accuracy, yeah. Let's put Morley in there. So Morley, so basically what we've got here is like a defensive based team. I might lose the top fight, I might lose the bottom fight, don't know. We are up against some strong people. So look, very slow, really slow. This is what I was saying about picking your right opponents. So very slow. So I've locked out all of their abilities. I'm going to try and remove all of these buffs with this ability here this time. And it will sleep people. Because I've got single target hitters, sleeping people is very strong. I don't even need to throw out a provoke yet. I can save the provoke. But he could be a problem. He could be a problem, but I think I just A1 him for now. Drop his turn meter with my A1. We're going to come and try and deal with this guy. One shot. Sit down, says Rotus. Rotus the busted. We're now going to shield up because Rotus is not there to freeze us. Reset everyone's abilities and get some speed running through. Now I get my provoke off. So provoke goes in here so that we're not worrying about Mountain King. Drop abilities, maybe turn meter as well. Gonna put all of my energy into this guy. All of my energy here first. I might get weak hits like that one. Doesn't really matter. I don't want to start attacking Rotus until he has got less than half health. But I am faster, so I should be able to get him below half health. I think I'll just take that again. Keep him low so we can finish him off. I'm going to put shields up because this guy could come in and absolutely nuke me. I don't need to worry about Rotus yet. He's throwing in a counter attack. Not too bad, actually. There's the provoke coming off. Gives me a speed boost because of her ability. She's almost back to her provoke again. He's asleep. Don't need to worry about him at all. Should kill him here. Yeah. And then we just got one to deal with. Who, I mean, he's a super tank. Super tank. Mountain King's still good in the 3v3s because it's just really hard to deal with. But I dealt with their damage pretty well, so they didn't really have a chance to come at us. And all he can do at the moment is A1s because my Warlord is locking him out completely. Sit down, Mountain King. 100k on his back. Down he goes. Right, we're much faster here. Way faster here. Yeah, so actually I thought they might be a quicker team than this. We can just rip their turn meter away. And I'm definitely getting my turn in time here. I think I might try and get block debuffs out now. Let's drop turn meter again. Rip away the buffs and the immunity gear. Decide who I want to kill. I could kill Brackus. I could kill Rotus. I think Rotus is the biggest threat, but they're both big threats. They're both going down. We don't care about the threats. Save the A2 for a minute. Try and get a stun off. Got the stun. So that's good because we don't have any damage really left here. And taking our time is going to help us. So we've easily got this in the bag. Whew, that's a tough fight though, guys. That could have gone either way there. So we are faster. This is what I was wondering about. This is his strong team. We are faster here. And we go ally attack. I can choose my target. I'm going to choose the one that can revive. And hopefully sit everybody down. 3 out of 3. Nice. I think so far we lost one sub fight. Good guy, Glenn. Let's have it. Let's be having ya. Let's see what you got. So, whoa, look at this team power. 794k. That's easily the highest I've seen. We've got an absolute tank annoying team with Rotus doing damage here. We've got a blender team here, and then looks like a kind of slower team with a block revive here. So what can I do? What can I do? This team, we need to have our Madame Cerise in. They should be slow. They should be very slow, but high resistance. So I think we probably need a Rotus in that team as well. Let's take that out of there. Rotus to get through some of those tanks. Don't really want her having a go. Maybe my Kymar in there. Maybe it's this actually. I do want to drop their defense though, so let's put Draco in there. Has he got enough? He's probably not got enough accuracy to do it. She's going to have to do that job. This one, not anywhere near as high. Oh, still a high team power actually, 266. So I think I go my. Let's move these up here for a second. I think I go my blender versus theirs because generally, unless someone's very well geared, I'm faster. So that should win that. That I think should win that. And then here we've got a speed race at the start, which I might lose. I could throw my Torment in to also annoy theirs. Or do I just stick with this? This could work. I think this could work. Tough fight again. All of these fights now are already becoming tough. Bronze 2 already becoming tough. I've got to be aware of this guy. I don't want to get frozen up like I did last time. I am quick on my Warlord. Look at this. Warlord definitely goes if I deal with Lysandra. So a good idea with Lysandra, if you've got a Torment in the mix, is just to take out with a single target deplete their turn meter booster. She's now out of sync. Everybody's out of sync in their team. Block all of their abilities. Foley without his abilities is not that strong. He massively relies on his A3. So we're then going to drop all of their turn meter in full. There we go. And now we're in the driving seat. Now, I could go with this ability, but I don't think I'm going to kill anyone first time round. And I'm not under any pressure to do that right now. So I'm going to actually just... I think I'm just going to wail in on the Foley. They've got no... Yeah, there we go. Sit down, Foley. They've got no revive champs. So if I can pick people off one by one, that's enough. Drop some more turn meter here. I could shield up. I've got a chance of stunning my team. But if once the shields are on, then we've got block debuffs up. So we've got one freeze up. Okay, that's not too bad. Get the attempted stun off. Got a stun off on one. Drop speed on the other two. I think now I'm going to go block revive, double hit here. Try and take Torment out of the game. Oh, not quite. But we took Lysandra out. That's good. He's got his unkillable up for a turn. We're just going to try and break the first barrier of Torment. This should kill him and then get him down to nothing, basically. Just waiting for that unkillable to wear off. That's fine. He's gone. Take him out of the game. And then it's just killing Torment for the second time. No problems at all. We don't have any block debuffs up, so I'm just going to A1 it. A1 it. He's got his A2, I'd use it, but A1's fine. Might get decreased defense on, no. And that is next win in the bank. Drop his turn meter. Don't want him doing stuff. Block all his abilities out again. Got two of them, not all three, I think. Maybe that's what that said. I think that's what that means. And not quick fights, guys. 2 minutes per fight. This, you know, we're already in tough fights time here. Down he goes. So we are faster on our blender comp. She obviously will be unkillable, but everyone else should be dead. Because if anyone attacks my blender comp, they're dead. And then what I can do with my Arbiter is just strip away her unkillable and finish her off. Bang. Easy as that. This is the team I'm worried about. Very slow. Tank team. Now, I can come in straight away and sleep. They got very high resistance. I thought they might. Higher resistance than he can deal with. Hopefully not than she can deal with, though. Okay, that's not bad. I'm trying to get my provoke out as early as I can. I've got it on 2 of them. Trouble with not landing here is she's just put all of that nuisance stuff up. I guess I'm going to try and lay some damage in here. Half health to him, not bad. We might lose this fight, actually. Might lose this fight, so I don't have a reviver in my team. And Rotus eventually is just going to wear me down. I've got to go A2 here. I've got to try and just fear some of these guys up. Got fear on the big boy Krisk. And a fear on Razin. Might be a lifesaver for us. We'll see. I do have a revive here. What am I saying? I do have a revive. So what I attack now, I attack the people that have got fear on them. So he's got a true fear. I attack the people with fear on them, so there's a chance they won't attack me back with the counter. Everyone else has got counter. I don't want to deal with that. So attack him. Kaimar's gone down. He's provoked. Not much I can do. I'm just trying to try and kill someone. Not quite. I can bring back my Kaimar with block damage on. Is that the play here? I think it's the play. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. He's got block revive on him anyway. I think this is a definite loss. This sort of tank team, actually, I guess it starts to become more relevant again. Yeah, I can't win that. So, fair play. Good final team. If I was running, I probably could have beaten it. I probably could have beaten it if I didn't run Kaimar in that team. If I ran another damage dealer, perhaps. Okay, moving on, guys. Moving on. Arena Saturday doesn't stop there. Rask, what you got? What have you got? I only get 4 points for victory here. This should be quite a simple win. So I think I want to get Ethos into that one. With a Gurga. So we've got speed lead into freeze, into debuff, into nuke. Blender team should work fine. That'll beat most teams. I tend to put my Blender team up against their best team because that's where I tend to win, especially if there's a Torment in the mix. And then we can have... This is a double speed booster. Kind of good to have a Torment going in this team. Just to lock them out. I could also use my Lanikis. I've actually got a second Blender team built. I'll show you actually. So Lissandra lead into my Lanikis. Into forgot the vault open. No. Into a vaulted two guys. Now these ones have got high resistance. So these two here are high resistance. Look at my player power here, 266 versus 225. That's if I want to try all of these three. I've got high resistance. So if I'm trying to get a second Blender comp going, I've done the second one with high resistance. This is cool. So we've got immunity gear here, so we can't worry about Torment. Just got to deal with her. Should clean this team out pretty easy. Just keep the Terminator down, get the Weaken out there. A2, big nuke, 33k, nice. And then the nukes here should be it. One team down. One team down. Yeah, so we're going to go speed. Now, I could increase crit and attack and have chance getting an extra turn, but I don't think I need to. I think I can just go ally attack on their reviver. Still do plenty of damage, even though we're in a high resistance team. Finish them off, please. Let's go. That increased defense from Seeker is actually pretty clutch. It can win a lot of games. Right, and then we've got third team. Sleep those guys up. If sleeping wasn't enough, let's freeze them. Let's double roll the Rotus, get him out of the game. Drop defenses. You've guessed it. Ethos steps up. He says, "What are you doing in my house?" Down they go. And we have got another win on the board. So, doing well. We've had, what, 2 sub-wins so far. Hegemon team. Hate Hegemons. This is where Lissandra can be strong. So, Lissandra against Hegemon is actually pretty good. Because our A1 can throw back the debuff that he puts on. So this team actually could work very well. I'm going to leave that in there. See if this high resistance can deal with Torment. Might not be high enough resistance. We'll see. That team should be fine. can't afford for them to be quicker than me here. That's definitely the stronger team, I would say. Maybe this works, or maybe this is his best team, actually. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to throw Warlord in the mix on this one. Okay, let's try this. I got high team power here, 600 odd K. This is all strong teams. So I am first. Siphi is my bigger problem here. Siphi will have more defense and be harder to kill generally than an Arbiter, so I attack the Siphi. The reason why I do that is because I get one attack from Longbeard, one attack from Arbiter, then everyone gets the multiple hits. So come on, do your work, guys. Do your work. Do your work. Set everyone down. Team 1 down. So in comes the... Oh, he's in a stun set as well. Very annoying. Very annoying. I can't resist stuns. I can resist just about anything else, but not stuns. So I'm only going to get part of the blender away. But because they don't have a revive, I'm going to do it anyway and hope to kill Rotus. We probably won't, but I'm going to hope to. We should, though, transfer. Because the blender will make her do a 1, I'm going to transfer this decrease attack onto the Rotus, hopefully. Oh, we've got frozen on our Sandra. This is bad. This is bad. I'm probably lost this one. In comes another stun. That stun set. Ugh. That stun set is pretty clutch. So it's like an 18% chance to stun me, and he's landed it 3 times in 2 hits. Oh, that's pretty unlucky. Am I going to get a chance here? I don't think I am. Don't think I get a chance. No. Well played, Hegemon. Well played. This team, though, I am fine for. So actually, I thought they'd be quicker than this. Do this. Drop defenses. And sit people down. Yes, Ethos. Ethos is a ton of fun. I'm sitting way high now. Let's see if we can get some sort of more stronger opponents. Blind Bat I know is strong. Let's see. Cool, we've got a very high ranker here. Look at this. 2,000 near the top end. Let's try Hegemon. Try him. Let's try him. 600k power. Siphi, Hegemon, 2 of... Another Hegemon. Double Hegemon team. Wow. Wow. So I've got immunity set here. Maybe that sticks. This team. What do you do against that? Hope that he's not in a stun set. I'm going to try that same combo again, see if I can get that to work. This team, I should be quicker than. Right, let's try it. I think I've got a good team set up here. So, Hegemon comes in, locks out my Arbiter. But I do get my counter attacks off. It's so clutch. She obviously can revive. I'm going to try and drop her Terminator with my A1, which we did. Perfect. In comes the revive. Now we get our ally attack off. She's the only threat, and that's team 1 down. Team 1 down. That's a strong win there against a hard team. Here we go again. So you see, resisted. It was a stun set, so we didn't get it off. But I can now transfer this block, decrease attack, and block skills from my Lysandra somewhere. I could get a weak hit here. I'm not going to risk that, so I'm going to throw it onto the Brachus. Brachus now, block cooldown skills, and decrease attack. See that? Still in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. We're getting our ally attack off. It's probably not going to be enough to kill anyone. But I've got to try. They've got no revive either, so let's try it here. Oh, we got 2 kills. But he's still got damage up. I don't have damage up. Dead. That's a good setup, that is. Oh, so we're slower here. The bombs are out. We're in trouble. As soon as those bombs are out, we're in tons of trouble. Wow, I lost 2-1. Good effort, Mr. Man. Yeah, good effort. I actually still gained points from that fight because he was such a high elo compared to me. Silly thing here is, that should now be removed. We should not be able to fight again. This is wrong. We should not be able to fight again. I fought him, it should be it. I've seen evidence of people just going again and again and again and doing that same boosting thing. Once you've fought someone, just get them off the list. It's so easy. It's such an easy fix. So let's try this one then. We've got 3 more sets of fights. Loads of buffs here. Let's get our debuff. No point having a freeze against the Sifi team. This is going to be a job for you and you. I think this is going to be a bit of a weaker team. Both of these might be a bit weaker actually. I can freeze this team up. I can lower their defense and then I can bring in Ethos. And the final team is going to be slow. So these two work very nicely. I think I could bring Ray in. Who else have I got? Bill Brackus, I think. Do some damage. Let's try Brackus here. So we are quicker, just not by a lot. They've got nothing to stop me speeding up here, so I'm going to go speed up. I'm going to drop turn meter. Important not to try and stun. Stun 75% chance to land. Turn meter drop 100% chance to land unless I get a weak hit. This is the only person, unless my accuracy is not enough. This is the only person that I could potentially not drop their whole turn meter. No resist. Turn meter's dropped on everyone. Drop their defenses. And because he's over half health, I have to go here. I'd rather kind of do this. I mean, I could do this and potentially unleash the Rotus because she might not die if I go here. No, I'm going to do this. Play it safe. Play it safe. One person left. See you later. Arbiter gets a kill. She's comfortable with it. So, actually, we weren't quicker here. I'm surprised by that. But I can increase my speed and drop their speed because we've cut in. So, the problem with this team here is they're not speed tuned. If they were speed tuned, I would lose right now. But we throw the freezes on. 100% chance to land if my accuracy is high enough. Kill whoever I want to kill here. Probably want to try and get this guy a bit lower because he's going to be the tankiest. Drop defenses on everyone. In comes the slams. Oh yeah! 70k across the board. This one here is his weaker team and can just deal with it pretty comfortably. Ray comes in with the freeze option. Oh, sit down everybody. We've got a 6-hitter here. I guess it's going to be on this guy. He won't need all 6 surely. Surely not. Reset again. Sorry fellas, you haven't got enough. You haven't got enough for us. Ray can come in with a A2. Oh yeah. And then, actually that doesn't reset. Did I not do the reset there? Am I going crazy? Anyway, this is enough. Slam. Down she goes. Down she goes. 2 more tokens then, guys. Shafundo. What have you got? What have you got for us here? I win that easy. Torment team here, so I could do with bringing in my immunity blender. Just looking for the lower team power ones. Got to deal with Mountain King here. Anarotus. It's not a bad idea to put a Torment in the mix here just to try and get some freezes. Torment. Then I need some damage myself. Probably my Rotus actually. Okay, let's try it. See what we can do. Way quicker here. So he's put his weakest team at the start, which is not a bad idea. A lot of people put their strongest teams at the start. So we're going to get an easy first win out of this. No trouble here at all. We're just going to block revive on everyone. 80k, 90k across the board. We're faster here now. I need to just be aware that I'm going to get... Oh, no, I'm not doing it frozen up. I've got my immunity team in. That's why I did it. So she's frozen. Doesn't matter. These are the people that do the damage. He's the only one that's kind of tanky enough, I think, to stay alive. Maybe this guy. Going to throw the resources in here. Sit down, everyone. Sit down, everyone. And Team 2 in the bag. So, last one then. This is the tough one. All got big shields on. Probably shield set here, I'd say. Let's block all their abilities first. That's the main thing. Put all of their abilities on cooldown. Try and remove the shields. Done it on everyone, and we slept everyone, which is cool. So what I'm not going to do now is any of my AoE hits. I just want to go double hits. I can go double hit here, hopefully getting below half health. That would be cool. Just over half health. If he was just a tiny bit lower, I'd kill him right now. But he's not. So we're going to take her out of the game. I don't really want to wake any of these up, so I'm actually going to steal some of his health. Risk the counterattacks. We've got a shield set on as well, so we should be able to deal with counterattacks quite easily. Then they start waking up. Just going to shield up. Going to reset abilities. At this point now, the game has changed. She's going to get a turn soon, before anyone, I think. So I'm going to go provoke. Block them out again. Block their cooldown, their turn meter down. She's going to sit down for us. Sit down. Have a rest. And then we are in final stages. Really, although he's going to hit hard, he can't hit through all these shields and kill us, especially when he's only using A1s because we blocked him out. So now it's just do as much damage as we can. Kill him off slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. We can throw the sleep on again. Just for the memes. And down he goes. One more token then, guys. Who are we going to take on? Jarad's quite high. This guy's pretty high, 1300. Do this one. 632 player power, so very strong teams here. So we've got a slow tank team to start with a Tormund. I can just deal with that like this. I'll deal with that easy enough. This is probably his best team. This is probably his normal plat arena team or gold 4 arena team. I don't really have an answer to Hegemon in my setups right now. I can maybe do this team. Shield setup to start with. He's a bit of a liability in this team, actually. Could do it like this. Try that. The other thing I could do, actually, thinking about it, I could do this. So he hits everyone. Morley gives us a speed up because she gets hit by Hegemon, which gives my Lysandra the chance, if she's not locked out, to go before their Arbiter. Let's try that. So we then throw him into that one. And then we bring in my Arbiter up for the last fight. Put that set up. Right, okay. Last one then, guys. Can we get a final win? This team should be a walk in the park. Nice thing about having Kymar as a lead in a blender team is you get one more AoE hitter as well. So we go in. Kymar comes in as another AoEer. It's just gruesome. It's just gruesome. If you can get your Kymar fast enough, he fits a blender team really well. And that should be that. Not quite. Okay, cool. Team 1 down. This is the one I'm worried about. So we've got immunity set on my Morley. I have sped up my Lysandra. So I have gone ahead of their Arbiter. At this stage, I've got a chance. So I'm going to speed me up, slow them down. I'm going to... I can only A1 here. He's been locked out. I think I'm just going to A1 here. Just keep his turn meter down for now. Get my provokes off so that we're in control of what they're doing. Mr. Hegemon could go... Maybe her to get rid of the fears. Or her. No, let's take out Arbiter. She's the only one that can really do damage to me now. Take out one of their damage dealers. See you later. Let's drop her turn meter. So we're in complete control now. Complete control. Let's just keep her turn meter down. And again. Now we can lock out everyone's ability. Maybe drop turn meter as well, which we've done. At this stage, it's pretty much good night. See you later, 1. I'm not going to kill him, but we're also not going to half-elf him there because he had a shield, which means I can get away without a counter-attack. Quite an important move there. And this should be this. A1's all the way. Down we go. Down we go. That was probably one of the toughest teams in this setup. So we've got nobody that's controlling me. Drop turn meter here. Got a chance of this counter-attack. She's lethal. I'm thinking about doing like a meme triple ability here. Block revives should just be done. Should just be done. She'll stay alive, obviously, but we can clean that off with Arbiter. And then just... Oh, she resisted it. Try and get a stun off then. Stun means that she's not going to use it. And there we are. So, I've climbed to 1900. I don't need as much as this. It's just a bit of fun. How are you getting on in your 3v3s, guys? Are you starting to get some enjoyment out of this game mode? I'm starting to find it's becoming more tactical and because of that, a bit more enjoyable, actually. I've been Hell Hades. I'll catch you all soon.